Good morning. Happy Cyber Monday. We still have to work out today. We're going to go through some shoulder exercises because shoulder exercises are number one injuries in the gym for women nowadays. I'm going to start off in an ugly position, but this is really going to be helpful once you get some pressure on. So I'm going to put my head of the weight, the bottom of the weight, against the ball, and I'm going to push really hard. Shoulders are difficult to vary and make strong, especially if you're doing the same repetitive exercises over and over again. So I'm going to give you a whole bunch of alternatives. Right now it looks like I'm not doing anything, but I'm compressing as hard as I can onto the ball. So I'm going to crank through these exercises very quickly to give you a lot of options. So the first one is just a forward raise, anterior raise. Don't go past your shoulder. And the arm that's working hardest is actually the one that's pushing on the ball. So I'm going to reach out, do an external rotation and push. This is great for range of motion and strength. Go much lighter to start, and then you can go heavier the better you get with these because they are very challenging. Go out and squeeze. Again, the hardest thing I'm doing is pushing on the ball. And then I'm going to show you just quickly what it would look like using both arms. Good morning. And then bring both arms forward. Reach, and you got to keep great posture. One of the things you're going to want to do on the ball, which you have to keep control over, is arching the back. So make sure you're not arching the back. So again, external rotation, compression, internal rotation, compression. You could do the same thing overhead. All the way up, negative down compression. So I'm going to do these just quickly so you can see both of the movements. Good morning. All the way up and all the way down, compress really hard. The internal working of the shoulder is going to work much harder when you compress and push and squeeze the armpits. And then, of course, go all the way up. Now, if this is too hard going long arm like I am with a longer lever, you can do shorter levers to start. Compress. And this is also core right there. Squeeze. I'm going to do one more. All the way up. Rotate. Right there is very difficult. Squeeze, control, and push. Then, of course, you can do an overhead press. But if you're going to do an overhead press, try doing it away from the shoulder. So instead of impinging by the ear, squeeze away from the shoulder. And you can do that with multiple arm positions as well. I love that because it strengthens the shoulder without putting too much stress on the joint. So that's a good one. And then I'm not going to do both sides. The normal fly is fantastic when you do flies, but try compressing at the front. So fly, compression, fly, compression. It's a little more controlled, but you're going to squeeze your armpits when your arms are together and chest and see how that feels. It's going to feel a little different. And then, of course, you can always do a row, sit up and squeeze. Those are great for shoulders, especially pinching at the back. And then I'm going to turn sideways. I love these. I think they're great. I actually did them in class yesterday standing. I call them V down, V up. So you're going to go V down, squeeze the back rear delt, triceps really tight, come across the chest, squeeze together, and V out. Again, keeping the shoulders relaxed. Compress, V back, V up. Notice the body change. Pike forward. So I'm really locking through the shoulders and the back of the arms. V up. I'm going to do a couple more. Keeping that head in alignment. And you can actually tuck forward and back more, tuck under to work that core. So I wiggle back and wiggle front. Now I'm going to walk on out. I have to be careful where I am here. And I got my mic behind me. Another great one, keep your head on the ball, shoulders and back. I see a lot of people dropping their head way off the ball. Make sure it's straight on top. Squeeze the weights on your thighs. And we're going to work one shoulder at a time. So you're going to go all the way up as far as you can, keeping your core nice and tight. And then you're going to squeeze down and push. This is great for shoulder mobility, strength, and again, start off very light because this is deceiving. It's not easy to do. Tighten the core and pull it in. One more. Reach, extend, and then I've got one last one. It looks like a chest press, but it's really a combination. So you're going to start at a chest press position, crisscross until your elbows are crossing, if you can, with straight arms, squeeze, and then bring it back down. This is going to feel really strange on the outside of the shoulder. Fantastic. Develop shoulder strength. And don't go fast on these. These are slow. So you're going to feel a little weird right there. And then you're going to come right back down to your chest press. Feel a little weird crisscross. chest press, and then I'm going to walk it all the way up, work that core. I hope you enjoyed this quickie about shoulder strength. I love the resistable. There's lots of ways to use it, and I'll be doing a lot more in the future. Have a great day. Spend a little time shopping, but then get out there and move. See you on Wednesday. Bye, guys.